Four words, watch. That's the whole design process right now. Claude is picking one of my proven layouts, pulling one of my real photos, placing my brand colors and my fonts, writing the caption, and saving a finished, ready to post image to my folder. There it is. My face, my colors, my words. I didn't open a design tool. I haven't opened one in months. I used to lose half an hour per image fighting text boxes in Canva. Now every image my audience sees and I post every single day comes from a sentence like that one. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact system step by step so you can build it for your own brand today. Hey, I'm Jose. I help everyday people build AI powered digital businesses without the tech overwhelm and without the guru nonsense. Everything you'll see today is the real system running my real pages. You can go look at my feed and see these exact images. And if you're already thinking, but I'm not a designer, perfect, neither am I. That's the entire point. You're going to teach Claude your brand on C and it designs forever. I call it the brand engine. 4 steps: the brand kit, the 4 words, the rotation, and the read back. Plus a bonus step at the end that solves the problem everyone in my community asks about first. What if I don't have good photos of myself? Stay for that one. It's my favorite. Here's the plan. For each step, I'll show my screen, give you the exact prompt to copy, and explain why it works so you can adapt it. Section 1: why your images all look off and it's not your taste. Quick truth about why most people's content looks homemade. It's not that you have bad taste, it's that you're making design decisions at 11 p.m., one image at a time, from scratch every time. Monday's post uses one font, Wednesday's uses another because you couldn't remember. Fridays is a different shade of gold because you eyeballed it. Post 50 looks nothing like post 1. Brands don't work like that. A brand is the same decisions repeated, same colors, same fonts, same layouts, same face. That repetition is what makes people stop scrolling and think, oh, that's her, before they've read a word. And here's the thing: repeating decisions is the one thing you're terrible at 11 p.m., and the one thing a computer is perfect at. So we stop making design decisions entirely. We make them once, write them down, and hand them over. That's step 1. Section 2, Step 1, the brand kit, teach it once. The brand kit is a document Claude reads before it designs anything. Mine has 4 parts, write these down. This is the foundation everything else sits on. 1, exact colors, not gold-ish. The actual hex codes, mine are gold, white, black, and that's basically it. When the palette is small and exact, everything matches automatically. 2, your fonts by name. I use a heavy bold font for headlines and a clean one for labels. 2 fonts, that's a brand. 12 fonts is a ransom note. 3, your real photos, a folder of them. This is the piece that changes everything because the number one giveaway of AI made images is the fake person. We don't do fake. Claude uses my actual photos in every design, which is why my feed looks like me, because it is me. 4, your rules, what never appears for me. No hype language, no cluttered layouts, nothing that covers my face with text, and this one matters in my niche: no income claims, ever. Claude enforces my rules on every single image. It's not just designing, it's protecting the brand while it designs. Save all of that as a skill, a saved instruction set. Claude loads automatically. If you saw my last video, this is the same move. Train once, handed tasks forever. Here's the meta lesson of this whole step: a brand isn't a logo. It's a short list of decisions you refuse to remake. Make the list once and you never have to be a designer again. Section 3, Step 2, the 4 words. Now the payoff, the exact prompt, and yes, this is really it. Prompt: create my next post. 4 words because all the thinking already happened in the brand kit. While it works, let me show you what it's actually doing because this is where people's jaws drop. It picks the topic from my content ideas. It picks the layout from my proven set. It picks which of my photos fits that layout. It writes the headline on the image, sized and placed so nothing covers my face. It writes the caption to go with it, and it saves a finished file named properly into my ready to post folder. Look at that. That is a finished, on-brand, ready-to-publish post, and my total involvement was 4 words. And when I want volume, I change 1 word. Prompt: create my next 10 posts, same brand kit, 10 finished images, a week and a half of content in the time it takes to make coffee. Small story. The first week I built this, I kept opening the files expecting to fix things because that's what I trained myself to do with every design tool ever. By the third batch, I stopped opening them to fix and started opening them to choose. That's the shift. You stop being the designer and become the creative director. Section 4, Step 3, the rotation. Now, the detail that separates a professional feed from a template feed, variety within consistency. If every post is the same layout, your audience's brain learns to skip it. It reads as wallpaper. So my system rotates through a set of proven layouts: a photo card, a bold text card, a split layout, a quote card, and so on. Same colors, same fonts, same face, different shape every time. And there's one hard rule: never the same layout twice in a row. Claude tracks what it used last and picks the least recently used next. It literally keeps a log. Why this matters? Consistency builds recognition, but repetition kills reach. The rotation gives you both. Every post is unmistakably yours, and no two in a row look alike. You don't need 9 layouts on day one. Start with 3: one photo layout, one text only layout, one split. Rotate those, add more when you're bored. Section 5, Step 4, the read back. If you remember one step from this video, make it this one, because this is the step everyone skips, and it's the reason they get burned after Claude creates each image. It reads it back, opens the finished file, looks at it, checks: is any text covering my face? Is anything clipped at the edge? Is the gold on the right words? Did any band element sneak in? And when something's wrong, it fixes it and re-renders before I ever see it. I've watched it catch text sitting across my eyes, catch a headline running off the edge, catch a layout that broke one of my rules. Every one of those would have either gone out embarrassing or cost me a manual fix at 11 p.m. Same principle as my last video, and it's worth repeating because it's the difference between automation you trust and automation you babysit. Automation without a quality gate is just a faster way to publish mistakes. The readback is the quality gate for design. Section 6, bonus step. But I don't have good photos. Now, the objection I hear more than every other one combined: Jose, this works for you because you have nice photos? I have 4 selfies and a passport photo. Here's the bonus step. You need a handful of decent photos of yourself. That's it. From those, AI image tools can generate new photos of you, different settings, different outfits, different poses, same real face. These are generated, same face, because it's built from my real reference photos, but I never stood in that studio, never sat in that cafe. When I need a pointing pose for a thumbnail or a seasonal shot for a campaign, I describe it and I have it in under a minute. 2 honest rules, because I promise you no nonsense. First, your face stays your face. We're not making a fake person, we're making more photos of the real you. If a result doesn't actually look like you, delete it and generate again. Second, be upfront where it matters. These are marketing photos, the same way a retouch studio shoot is a marketing photo. Put those generated photos into your brand kit folder from step 1, and the whole engine, layouts, rotation, readback, now has an endless photo library to work with. 4 selfies in infinite brand photos out. Section 7, the build order, your homework in order, and the order matters. First, pick your colors and 2 fonts. 30 minutes once. Steal confidence from brands you love. Then commit. Second, gather 5 to 10 photos of yourself into one folder. Phone photos are fine. This is your face library. Third, write your rules, the short list of what never appears in your content. Fourth, save all 3 as a skill and run the forwards. Create my next post. Fifth, check the first 10 like a hawk. Correct anything off and tell Claude why, so the skill gets sharper. After that, you're the creative director. You choose, you don't fix. Here's the unglamorous truth of this whole video. The magic isn't the AI, it's the boring list of decisions you made once in step 1. Claude just repeats your decisions perfectly, every day at a volume you never could. Consistency isn't a talent, it's a system. If you want help building yours, that's exactly what we do inside my free school community. The link is below, it costs nothing, and there's a full free training on building an AI-powered digital business from zero. Come in, say hi, and tell me you came from this video. If this helped, like and subscribe. One real system on a real screen every week. I'm Jose, go make your list.